What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan, and I'm BMax45. Today we're coming at you with another video. We have a meta deck discussion for the Digimon TCG. We're going to be talking about the EX8 format. We now have some EX8 tournaments under our belts. We had the Latin American finals, and we also had the Oceania finals here for nationals, basically leading up to Worlds. These two big events have added some more decks to the list. We've seen some people, powering up some of the new decks. Gallantmon's making a show. Tyrannomon's making a show. We're going to focus on the Oceania one just because the Latin American one was a little bit further back. But as you can see, the last one we covered here was the January North American finals that we had early on in the month, around the 6th. And so now we're going to look at Oceania and kind of see how this new EX8 format is affecting the meta here. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of fun. As always, we like to thank the Eggman. He does a great job at putting up the event stuff. So we have, we can find the top decks and stuff like that. So we're going to look at that. So we got our top 16 decks. Top 16 had 4 Purple Hybrid, 3 Mirage, 2 FenriLoogamon, 2 Gallantmon X, 1 Tyrannomon, 1 Magnamon X, 3 Great Angels, Red Hybrid, Rapidmon. So you can kind of take a look here. I think we believe we already looked at the Purple Hybrid. Like here, let's go. So Purple Hybrid is changing too. I've been changing my build a little bit. Nidhogg and Ginkakumon making more of a show. Tamers mostly saying the same. Option cards making most of the same. Some people run Purple Man Boost. Some people run Mist. I prefer Mist. You see he's running 1 purple as well. Some people split between these two. I think I'm doing a 3-2 split on them. Other people are doing other things. And the new Syakomons from EX8 are making a show because it's on deletion, draw 1, trash 1. So in combination with Demi-Marion, you're doing draw 2, trash 2. So really good, really good. It's continuing to be a popular thing. The Uko engine is still strong in the deck. Not much more there. Death X, that's kind of more of a card people play, like and the Gallantmon, they're kind of top end cards. I've seen people playing 2 Argomons, 1 Argomon. Of course, you always need the 4 Duskmon and the 4 Valgrimmon. They're the most important part of the deck. But generally, everything else is kind of ratioed wise. This is fun. Seeing 1 Demi and 4 QP is something I usually don't see. I usually see it the other way around. In fact, that's the way I play mine. Let's look at the next hybrid player. He was playing the Merva engine still, which is something I've taken out to try other things. Medieval Gallantmon. So again, it's just how you play the deck, really. There's so many different ways to play it, and it's super combo. He's running, you can do a lot of different things here. Let's get into Mirage. This is pure Mirage. This is pure Mirage. We're seeing not too many change-ups. There's no blue scrambles now after the limited set. But I would say pretty standard for Mirage here. Fenrir, it's nice to see what the changes are to Fenrir. Loogamon, don't really notice anything. Got great memory boost and purple scrambles. So those are going to be more important in the deck now. But other than that, it's the same old OTK deck. At 1 purple and 1 green. At 1 purple or 1 green card. So you can search out the Kazuchimon with this. So basically that lets you search out the Kazuchimon so you don't lose that, potentially get that card. So that's why it's good. What else do we have? We got the Tyrannomon player. This is going to be interesting to see. I like that. I do like that because I'm about to put up my deck profile and it's similar to this, but this Agumon, I was playing this Agumon, so that's actually really cool. Different ratios because he's playing the Uko engine and he's playing the Rush Gyo, which is, it seems like everyone's playing the Rush Gyo. And then I'm playing the 1 Koromon because he's got the 4 Uko. So that's an interesting way to go. Maybe the Uko train is the way to go on this deck. I haven't been playing that way. I like this Tyrannomon. I'm only playing 2 of that Tyrannomon myself because I'm trying 2 of the BT14 one. But I can see where this might be just more favorable overall, just maxing out on these guys and then playing that. Definitely see the the popularity in that. Medieval Gallantmon, Dynamons, yeah, Agumon, similar kind of things that I'm running. I'm trying to the Mami Tyramon in my build, so it seems like he just went straight for the 3-4 split right there. And then what else we got? Omnimon Blitz. That's actually a good choice. Maxing out on the Ryotaro, and then just maxing out on your options to basically reduce Digivolution, gain memory, or play stuff for free so that you can try and go for game. The really nice thing about this is playing a Rush Guillemon for game. That's actually really smart and something I should definitely think about doing. But yeah, that's congrats to the Dynamon player. That's really good. What else we got here? We got our first Gallantmon X in here, top 16. Well, let's see what this Mirage player. I like my purple hybrid, so I like kind of going over the different ones. Impmon, that's interesting. 4 Impmon, doing the Impmon engine. That's kind of cool. Mako, I actually took my Mako out of the deck to try something else, but I might put it back in. You never know. We have another Mirage. Pure Mirage. I'm not seeing any Galaxy in this list. I know there was, I think, in the Latin American one. Yeah, it looks like Pure Mirage is having a good day. We get into our Gallantmon support. So we're seeing, maxing out on the X-Antibody, splitting it between the other guys pretty much, as well as then having, lots of options for Growlmons. Kind of standard Gallantmon lineup, standard War Growlmon lineup, Crimson mode. Yeah, it's pretty standard. Pro form, that's one I actually haven't been playing. Only playing the Takato Matsukis. That's definitely interesting. I'm assuming that's going to be more aggressive. It might not be any more aggressive than any other way, but we see this player here playing something similar. I like the one of. I like 2 of is okay, but I just like it as a one of. I like to play more of the EX2 stuff. I guess the gain of memory is good because it stacks. I didn't think about that. Yeah, because the X3 over Black War Growl, that's interesting. That is interesting because it is when digivolving. Not that the security attack plus ever comes up. I don't know. I think the Black War Growl being able to add stuff back is just better, in my personal opinion. Just that straight 4-3 split, because I really like the War Growl from EX3. But maybe this is the better way to play the deck. Again, Latin America, they're doing something closer to what I'm doing for my build. So I guess there's, like as always, there's really no wrong way to play it. So it's just interesting. Magnamon, red hybrid. I always like a good red hybrid win story. And Kazimon and Kumamon. So this is like a unity. Not really a unity. It's got the Susanomon, Bond of Bravery, the Old Emperor Greymon. It looks really janky, honestly. It looks really janky, but it looks really cool. So that, oh gosh, to play against that would have been probably a little bit nutty. Like, what is my opponent doing? This isn't what I'm used to with red hybrid. We got another purple hybrid player. Didn't do as well. Same kind of build. Crimson mode. Yeah. Interesting. I guess if you can go into this for free and then like not attack, blow something up, and then blast Digivolve, you can potentially win. That wouldn't be a bad play. Although you lose your rush, so unless you could like Digivolve on attack, that'd be Frigate Angels, Magnamon, Rapid X. I'll take a look at Rapid X because Of course, Medieval Gallantmon's in there now, so Medieval Gallantmon's making a splash. So really, Medieval Gallantmon and Gallantmon X-Antibody are making big splashes, which is why the price actually on them continues to usually kind of rise. Actually, we're seeing pricing. You know, it went down quite a bit, and then it just kind of started to spike back up because these are staple cards in a lot of decks. So that was the Oceania regionals. I mean, 3 Great Angels, Magnamon, they're pretty much going to be the same. I don't know if they put anything new in Magna. I mean, Gabumon, that's kind of cool. It's mostly the same deck, and I wouldn't say that 3 Great Angels would change either, based on what we got. Oh, well, we got Tapirmon. More floodgates. This deck hates everyone else. just hate on them. So more floodgates. Thank you, Tapirmon. You're the like 1, 2. Well, the second floodgate. Oh, I thought Pillow was bad enough. That's scary. But yeah, there we are, there, guys. That is the meta lineup right now. Mirage still doing quite good. You know, like I said, we had 3 Mirage. Fenri still doing good. It's an OTK deck, so it can continue to pump out wins. Gallantmon making its way into there at 2, and then everything else just kind of like having their one of tops. Purple Hybrid still dominating, and so I'm just, you know, people are talking about Purple Hybrid is a good matchup against Tau Loop, so we will not have to worry about Tau Loop in the 2.5 format, but we still need a restricted list, guys, and I could come in any day now, and I'm just wondering if Purple Hybrid keeps getting these top 4. You know, if we go back here, let's look at we're not going to look at the decks, but if we look at the Latin America stuff, we can kind of see here, you know, it had 2 Purple Hybrids, 2 7 Demon Lords, so at least 2, 2 Gallant X, 2 Mirage, Magna, Lord Knight, Fenrir, Tyrant. Ooh, 1 Tyrant one. Yay, cool for Tyrant. And 1 Lord Knight, that was cool. 1 Labaya, 3 Great Angels, Phoenixmon. So you get these other ones, but it's still taking at least 2 or more wins usually per. So, you know, like, whereas things like Imperial Dramon have just like fallen completely off. So I'm just wondering if there's going to be needing some hits on this deck. So we'll have to wait and see. But tell us what you think of the meta now. The only decks that are really making a splash right now, of course, are Gallantmon and then maybe a Dynamon if you're lucky. Are there any other EX decks you think that can make a hit in a top 16? Like, will you see a Sakuyamon deck? Will you see a Rock and Mineral deck? I don't think that deck has enough support yet. It was lucky that we got those promo cards to make it a little bit more complete. But I still believe the deck needs a little bit more of a push to just be more competitive. And it's a great deck, and I'm hoping that it gets that eventually. Same with Dynamon. I feel like Dynamon actually needs more. Like, it has the power and the aggression to win really well, but I definitely think it could use a little bit more to make it easier for the deck to top. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with both those Liberator lines. And then we'll have to see what happens with, you know, things like the Ice Snow. We're going to have like a pure Ice Snow Hexablamon deck at some point. Or is it always just going to be a staple and all like the blue stuff? But tell me your thoughts down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this meta deck discussion. As always, it looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.